Okay, charm time. Oh my god. Third time is the charm. Yes, I recorded this video 3 times now. Hey, you've wondered where I've been. Meet my new paperweight. Just a very quick fill-in. Laptop that I've had 4.5 to 5 years possibly. Motherboard's gone on it. So that's why I have been MIA. Missing in action. Straight off the hop, I want to thank every one of you who donated. It was way more than I was expecting. I never expected anyone to do it in the first place. I want to thank Steve for really getting that ball rolling by putting the PayPal link in a few different places. A few of the guys, the content creators out there that shared it around, I think there was someone as well, Josh. His name began with J. I apologize, I forget. But he helped as well with getting that out and about. Either Oxy, I think, shared it. I think Virtual shared it. Virtual Farmer, I believe Silver News shared it. So thank you, guys. It really means a lot. So what's the next step? Well, the computer is being shipped over. The crate has been delivered to my mum's place where my desktop is today. Should be hit there now, actually. Then it's going to get packaged up, picked up on Monday, and sent over. The specs for the computer, in theory, should be in the description down below. It all depends on if, because I'm doing this off my phone, if it picks up off my default descriptions. It should. We'll see. So, motherboard went. Let me do a bit of a background for you. I've been wanting to do this video, but at the same time, I know I had to do a thank you video. There's no way I can not do it. I was watching a YouTube video, and I was in Farming Simulator, setting up on Shamrock. I was actually getting the leap errors already. They just dropped. I think they even either dropped the day before or that night. Or that day, sorry. I think it was that day. So I was getting that all set up. And all of a sudden, it was like the power went out. It was like there was a power cut. In that split second, I thought there was. And then I realised, it's a laptop. It should be battery powered. Just imagine if you've been on your computer and you've had a power cut. Everything goes black. The sound of going. That's what happened. So I did a few checks. I was very pissed, very annoyed. And in reality, this is my fun right here. And it was gone. It was dead. And I can hit this button all day long. Lots of people said, oh, it could be the battery, it could be the charger. Well, if it was the battery, it was plugged in, that wouldn't have happened. If it was the charger, the battery would have been there. It's the motherboard. I've been around computers long enough to know it's probably the motherboard. Yeah, okay, I could send it away and get it checked. Well, if they can't power it up like I can't, and even then, that'd cost money. Money that I'd rather put towards getting my desktop over, which I always wanted to do, I just didn't realise it would be this soon. It's a decent spec, and the processor in that desktop is an older AMD FX 8350 8-core processor. And when I say 8-core processor, it is actually true 8 cores. This is an Intel i7, which is going to be interesting. That performed better than my desktop. So I'm kind of worried about that. I'm not going to lie. It may or may not have something in that box to help that when it arrives. And you guys are just going to have to wait for the unboxing video. The crate that's arriving in is probably wood, so it's probably going to be fun to tear into that thing. And get that going. So, when will that arrive? I have not got a date yet. And to be quite honest, I probably wouldn't tell people. It would just be when I start getting videos together. Once it arrives, what's going to happen? There is 3, maybe 4 things. Well, 4 things I need for it. Obviously, the laptop had a screen built in, so I need a secondary. A main screen. This screen on this laptop was very good quality. I loved it. It was a 17-inch screen. You can see it there. Or 17 and a half. So it was small, but it was a fantastic quality screen. So I need to get a decent computer screen, and I think Canada Computers has a BenQ 25-inch screen on sale right now for, I think, $150. And BenQ, I think, is decent quality, so I need a decent quality screen. My secondary screen that I watch YouTube videos off of and stream is where I have the chat and everything. The quality of that screen is just terrible. The colours look so pastel and I've tried everything to get them decent. I wouldn't be able to play off of it. I would, push come to shove, but I'd rather not. So I need to get that. I also need to get a PCI to M2 adapter, which is basically this laptop has an M2 style SSD in it. SSD, solid state drive, basically think of it as a huge memory stick. Basically what it is. It may or may not have been bricked with the laptop motherboard going though, which is going to suck. If it did, I've lost a hell of a lot of stuff as far as farm sim goes. My game saves, all of that, that would be crippling. All the mods, everything, possibly gone. We don't know. We'll find out. So I need to get that. That is, I'm looking at a cheap one, and they can be expensive, but I'm seeing quite a few for around 10 to 20 bucks. So they're not too bad. And then finally, I will need to get a cable for the screen. So that will work. Not just a standard HDMI. It'll either need to be a DVI or DisplayPort. I need to double check. So that's where I'm at right now with all of that. What have I been doing? I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Some of you may recognize this from Instagram. About a year ago. Around Christmas I got this. I finished this thing. It's pretty cool. It's Meccano. Who doesn't like Meccano? I finished that. I did my driver's test. So I've got my beginner's license. I never had my license in the UK. A lot of people think I did. I was stupid at college and spent my money when you used to get EMA. I think they stopped that now, show my age. But I was stupid and spent that on other stuff, and when I realised I should really get my license, I ran out of money. So I'm paying the price now. So I got my beginners, went out there a little while back. When was it? About 3 days ago now. I was driving in Jess's F-150, which I was taking lessons, so it's kind of nice getting behind the wheel, I'm not going to lie. So I've got that. Got a friend of hers, actually a parent that Jess used to tutor her son back when Jess was at university. Me and her son become friends, talking about computers really, and helping him with his issues. So we were over there, they come to the wedding, delivered thank you cards, and she used to working, doing people's CVs, resumes. So she's going to help get that nice, crisp, clean. And then I can 100% start sending them out and properly start looking. So that's where I've been at. That's what I've been doing. Just watching a lot of YouTube. That, in the evenings, playing on my Nintendo Switch. I miss playing games. In it. They always used to say, all you do is sit around and do nothing all day. Well, I did a lot of the YouTube stuff, right? You guys know. Now I'm literally sat around doing nothing and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. There's some stuff I could be doing and I'm probably going to get to doing it now after finishing my coffee and having something to eat. But dang. I've been bored. I've really been bored. Miss playing Red Dead. I miss doing the streams more than anything. The videos are one thing. But my main enjoyment is the streams. I miss doing them. So I guess this is a perfect spot to leave this video, so I'm not just rambling for the sake of rambling, because I haven't been able to ramble for a while to you guys. Here is an update. It probably won't have a thumbnail. It will just probably stare at this. I'll see if I can make one. So I hope you guys are well. Again, thank you to the people who have donated and all of that. And the people that don't understand the situation, that go get a job, well, you guys can just go forth and multiply. Something I will say as well, most of you, and this is a bit of house cleaning that I've had to say, not had to say, but I'm feeling like I have to say, I'm going to say this at the end of the video. A lot of you have probably seen on people's YouTube channels, they've had to select the audience because of was it COPA or something law that's come into play with YouTube, and YouTube actually got fined, or Google, whatever, are like 100 million. They got fined hardcore. So who's going to suffer? Well, us. Why do YouTube anymore? That's the thing. Why do YouTube anymore? I don't know. It's fun. But why do YouTube anymore? I don't know. It's not the place it used to be. Anyway, I digress. They had to select what your videos are intended for. Who's the audience? Is your audience kids? I think below the age of 13. Or are they above the age of 13, adults? You guys. I've always said, my videos aren't for kids. You've noticed I've kind of started to drop the PG in the streams a bit. It's mainly because I've not been given a crap about YouTube, the same way as I used to. Back when it was paying good, sure. But it ain't anymore for me, so why do I care? So, I've selected the channel for 13 and up. Some channels asked, what do you guys think? It's my channel. It's never been for kids. I just hope that YouTube don't look at it going, oh, it's computer games and it's farming, that's for kids. No, it's not. The channel never has been. So that'll be interesting when I get back. But that, like I said, be looking for work. Paying work. So, reality, how will the videos go? There won't be as much. The streams will probably have to virtually stop unless I can do them at the weekends, which I think I'll be able to. But that's the plan there. I'm not going to abandon the community when they've just helped me out. And about that. Not when people have given me hard-earned money to help me out, to get me back producing stuff for you guys. And about that. So, we will be back as soon as possible. Like I said, once I get my desktop, I'll probably do a build on it. Oh, yeah, another thing I need to get for it, Windows 7. So if any of you have... Not Windows 7, good lord, Windows 10. So if any of you guys know of a good place to get a cheap key, I know eBay. I looked on Instant Gaming and they're sold out. Surprise, surprise. I did a quick Google search and G2A has one, but I am not going on that scam of a website. I'm a bit skeptical of eBay keys, but if needs be, I can do that. So if any of you know where to get a cheap, genuine Windows 10 key, hit me up. Because I know you can get them like under $10, under £10. You can actually get the keys cheap. But then if you want to go down the genuine route of buying the actual disc and all of that, yeah, wave goodbye to $150. Or $130, I think it is. It's expensive. So if any of you guys know where to get that, let me know. Or if any of you somehow are in the IT sector and have access to a genuine Windows 10 key, hey! Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the update here, and I've rambled for 13 minutes now, and I've been rambling for too long. This is where I've been, this is what I've been getting up to. So within the next week, forget this week, next week the computer gets shipped out, so probably back end of next week, going into the week after that, we should have my desktop here. And it'll be on this table, and me ripping it apart. I look forward to showing you what else is coming in that box. Look forward to that. So, until we're here with my desktop, hopefully you guys have been good. I know Dave's not been streaming, Sim's been streaming a little bit. And we'll catch you guys next time. If you guys got any questions or whatever, hit me up on Facebook. It's the best way to get a hold of me, or Instagram. I should really get back on Discord, but hey, they're the two places you guys can hit me up if you've got any questions. Of course, the comment section down below. And until next time, we'll see you guys when I've got my desktop. See ya.